Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with Light Cycle by Matt Tressel. So we have normal 6x6 Sudoku rules, meaning in each row, each column, and each 2x3 box, we are placing the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. This blue line in the grid is a region sum line. The way these work is when it crosses a bold border, it creates a new segment. So this would be a single cell segment, and then we would have a segment of length 2, and then a segment of length 4, and then a segment of not length 4. Definitely not length 4. Length 2, length 2. I'm running out of colors. Length 2, and then I'll just reuse orange. Length 2. So the important bit here is it's not all three of these in the same box that's a single segment. It's two separate segments, because as we move through past a bold border, we do start a new segment. Now, every single segment on this line, there's a lot of them, sum to the same amount. So whatever this digit is, that's going to be the sum, and then these sum to it, these sum to it, these sum to it, these sum to it, etc. So that's important for this line. In addition to that, we do have quadruples in the grid, like this one here. That's a circle with 2 digits in it, or I should say in this case, there's 2 digits in it. They're going to be up to 4. In this case, there's 1 or 2 digits in them. But the digits that appear in the circle must appear somewhere at least once in the 4 cells the circle touches. So we need a 5 and a 6 somewhere in these 4 cells. Now we could technically do 2 5s and 2 6s if you ignore the rest of the puzzle. But you don't have to do 2, right? You could do a 5 and a 6 here with like a 1 4. You could do a 5 6 like this with 1 and a 2. Or you could even repeat one of them but not the other. But anyway, the important bit is that it appears at least once. All right, each of the digits appears at least once. And that's it. Those are the rules. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself. And I'm going to get started right now. Okay, so as I said, this digit is going to add to all of these. Now, the minimum this digit could be is a 5. Now, one of the easiest ways to see that is these 4 all together. The minimum is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. The minimum sum of all 4 of these is 1, 2, 3, 4, which is 10. So if we were to divide that in half, because these would both have the same sum, then that would be 5. So this is 5 or 6, definitely. So we have a bunch of pairs of cells that add to 5 or 6. Now, I know for a fact that both 5 and 6 have only 2 ways to add to them. 5 is only 1, 4. Let's do it up here. Either 1, 4 and 2, 3. That's what 5 could be. And 6 can only be 1, 5 and 2, 4. Because you can't do 3 plus 3. Now, because of region sum lines, the way they work, the digits are always in the same box as each other, so you can never repeat within a segment. So just because of Sudoku. So that means that I can color this. So I can say this is the 2 digits. We'll call those 2 digits green. These are the green digits that sum to 5 or 6. And these are the purple digits that sum to 5 and 6. Well, why can't these be green? Well, because there are only 2 green digits, and we would have 3 of them in this column. So therefore, these have to be purple. And then now these have to be the green ways to add. These are the purple ways to add for the same reason we had before. These are the green ways to add. And then these are the purple ways to add. Because again, we can't have 3 greens in the same row. We can't have 3 greens in the same column, etc. So we know that this cannot be green or purple, because green plus something and purple plus some, the 2 greens and the 2 purples add to this digit. This digit is not green or purple. Therefore, we need to put 2 greens in this box, and they cannot repeat in this column, and they can't be this cell. So these are the 2 greens in this box. We can also just see that by roping. So this one's going to be purple. We need 2 greens and 2 purples in each box. If we wanted, we could color the 2 digits that aren't green-purple. Let's just make those gray. Which are going to be the 5 or 6, and it's going to be with either a... It's going to be either a 5-6 pair, or it's going to be a 3-6 pair. If it's a 5-6 pair, if this were a 5, notice that means 6 can't be part of our green-purple, so we'd have a 6 here. So either this is 5 with a 6 here, or this is a 6, in which case we can't do 3 plus 3, so the 3 ends up here. So this ends up being the 3 or 6. So we have a 5-6 and a 3-6, and actually I'm going to give them 2 different colors. Actually, yeah, then let's give them like orange and blue. I don't know which is which. But we know that this is the 5-6 orange and this is the 3-6 blue. We know that this can't be the orange, so this is our blue 3, 6, and then this is our orange 5, 6. This is kind of fun. I don't know if this is the way I'm intended to approach it, but it's a fun way to approach it. We know that these are we have our blue for the column needs to be blue or orange. It can't be the orange. That's our blue 3, 6, and then this is our orange 5, 6. Gotta love coloring. We are going to need this purple to be one of these two, along with a blue, but we don't know which is which. All right, I bet this is where the quads come in handy. Right. See, one of these could be 5. If this was a sum to 5, these could not be 5. Or yeah, that's it. This has to sum to 6. Because if we summed to 5, then none of these could be 5 or 6, leaving both the 5 and 6 having to be here for the quad. So because we know a 5 or a 6 exists in here, we know these are never 6. So the 6 has to end up here. But we know that now the sum is 6 because we need to put a 5 somewhere in here. So our sum is 6. So this is our orange. So we know that orange is 6, and then we know that blue is 3. And we still don't know which is which for the purple green. But we know that the choices are 1, 5, and 2, 4. I bet one of these 4s helps us, but I'm not sure exactly how yet. Can we get any more digits? Yeah, we can get the last orange 6 here. And we can get the last blue 3 here. And so one of these is 3 and one of these is 3, I suppose. We have a 1 and a 2 here. That's kind of interesting. So we could actually sub-split these then, because the 1 is going to go with 5 and the 2 is going to go with 4. We can't do a 1-2 pair to add to 6. So that means that this is a 4. This is the green 4, 5. And this is the purple 4, 5, making this the purple 1, 2, making this the purple 4, 5. And now we can actually, we can stop here because we need a 4 in this quad, which is going to end up here. And that's going to tell me that this is 5 and 1, telling me this is 2 and 4. So we know that all the greens are 2 4s. And we know that all the purples are 5 and 1. Okay. Making progress. Ooh, what's that? Never heard that before. Oh. Okay. Let's see. That's a 2, that's a 4. I need a 1, 5 pair here, which we know is purple, actually. Yeah, this 4 is going to be green. We need another green in here, which actually is our 2. All right, we know these 2 are purple. That's a 1, 5 pair. This 5 tells me that's 1 and 5. All right, this row needs to finish with a green 2. How do we continue? We need a 4 in here. Is that helpful? Right, if the 4 is in here, it's not here. So this is our 2 and this is our 4. That's 2 and 4 there. So how do we finish this? Let's just pencil what these need to be. This is 1, 3, and this is 4, 6. Oop, not 4, 6. Luckily, it's not 4, 6. Anyway, we do need a 4, which goes here. That gives me the 3 and the 1. I'll figure out what that digit is in a second. This is green. 1 is purple. This here needs to be our 3, which is blue. And then we do deet in the corner. And then how do we distinguish these? Well, we have this handy 5, 6 quad here, which tells me this is 5 and 1. This is 5 and 1. And we're done. This was neat. I liked the way you disambiguated this, Matt. I had a very nice opportunity to color, and we got a nice pretty grid out of that. Yeah, all the way through, really clever ideas for how things got distinguished. I quite enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed it as well. And if you did, then why don't leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.